Steve Spagnuolo is a master at disguising coverages, and we saw against the Ravens how that can give Purdy trouble. And I said it going into the Ravens game. The Ravens' weakness is defending the run. And Kyle Shanahan came out with a pass-happy game plan, and I felt that was weird from the jump. And then you went into that Packers game. Where are the Packers vulnerable against the run? And Kyle Shanahan still came out with a pass-happy game plan in the rain. It felt weird to me. And then you go into that Lions game. Where are the Lions vulnerable on the outside to the pass game? They've given up 350 plus yards in the past 6 games. Kyle Shanahan, and they are elite at stopping the run. And Kyle Shanahan came out with a very run-heavy game plan that felt weird from the start. They ended up winning that game, obviously. They also won the game against the Packers, but they lost that game against the Ravens. I don't know if it's an ego thing. I don't know if it's Kyle Shanahan saying, look, what are you good at? Well, I'm going to prove that even if you're good at that, I can still beat you. Like, that's kind of what it felt like to me in those 3 game plans. And I really, 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 really hope that someone is able to get in his ear and say, listen, there's one area where this team is vulnerable. It's against the run. If you want to score on this defense, you got to run the ball. Not only that, if you can run the ball and sustain drives and chew up the clock, you give that other quarterback across the way, who is well on his way to being the greatest of all time, you keep him off the field as much as you can. And that's the key. I mean, that is the key. That's it. Like, there's no other matchup to look for. There's no other, like, oh, they're terrible defending tight ends in the middle of the field, or none of it. They have trouble stopping the run. You run the ball really well. Run the ball. Run it. Run it 175 times if you have to. Run the ball
seriously
win the game. Run the ball to win the game.